Sir, by 20 minutes, please, sir. By 20 minutes.
Okay.
Sir.
Okay. Okay. So let us observe these four statements. Paropi hitavan bandhu. Even though para means others, api means even though, hit means good or benefit, bandhu means relative. Who is our relative? The earthworms are our best relatives because their DNA, our DNA may not match. We do not belong to the same community, caste or religion or nation or whatever it is. But it is because of earthworms that we are so happy, we are able to survive, we are so rich. So they are our true friends. That is the meaning of this word, Paropi Hitavan Bandhu. Einstein said, everything is relative. That means if somebody is rich or poor, tall or short, or fat or lean, all these are relative terms. But Charles Darwin, whose favorite species is earthworms, he says everyone is relative. So, please speak later. Class lo unnanu. So all species, all even trees are our relatives, says Charles Darwin. Panditaha Samadarshinaha. So one who treats all these species with the same drishti, same level, he is the true scholar and he is the Mahajnani. So this is something that inspired me. This is a picture of Horlicks factory, that is Smith Line Bisham in Rajahmundry, where they manufacture Horlicks, and the wastewater is completely converted into a sludge. The sludge is dried, and all that dried sludge is sold as a fertilizer. It packed as a fertilizer. And the earthworms also are sold. Quality earthworms are sold at a cost of nearly 1500 rupees per kg. So nothing is a waste in this world. What you are seeing is the compost powder made by us in our house after sieving. So this is what you are seeing is our compost unit, compost plant. On the top you are finding normal soil only, and before our house there is a cement road 100-meter long, on which buffaloes and cows, they drop their dung waste, and all that waste we collect with our own hands. We don't feel shy in doing that because it is a noble thing. You are cleaning the roads, first point, and secondly, that dung is converted to a useful compost or fertilizer. So two advantages you have. So that dung we bring, and that dung we throw on this bed, and all the leaves, whatever it is, we simply throw it on them. And every day it is a daily business. Anything that comes, we simply throw it, and after a few weeks it becomes a compost. So this is a certificate which we have got for a recognition of our works. Wangari Maathai, she got Nobel Prize in 2005, though her what she did was just plantation. Growing plant is not a big thing, but she did it with lot of respect and reverence, like a tap. That is why she got Nobel Prize. So in our own humble way, we also should do it. Many squirrels come to our house, and sometimes even we used to feel that they are spoiling the crops, and especially pomegranate and guava, many fruits. Even in their infancy, they eat and kill them. But later we thought that it is a natural process. They have their own food chain, and we have to honor it. So at the most, what we can do is we can cover these vegetables with some cloth, so that they are not wasted or spoiled by these squirrels. A large number of birds, they visit our house every day, and we provide some tub in which water also we keep. they come, drink their water, and then they relax and then go back. It is a matter of great pleasure for us. So this is red-vented bulbul, which is a regular visitor to most of our houses. Parrots, then the palapita, which is a state bird, that is roller, then bee eater, kingfisher, then parrot. These are all the regular daily visitors to our house, and bee eaters are, they come in a very huge number to our house, and the moment whenever they fly, it is a treat to watch them. And actually we got the inspiration when we saw a YouTube of activity of 150 square yard terrace garden in Chennai by Maitriyan and Yoga Lakshmi. And 150 square yard is a typical house. Actually 90% of us will have more or less the same area. So anybody can do it. That is the idea behind this. So when we saw these things, then we got inspired. Then in Lucknow, there is one lady called Lakshmi White. To her terrace garden, she added some sculptures and some decorated pots, etc. Maybe slightly costlier, but because of that investment, she became an international personality, and people coming from different countries, they today visit Lucknow just to watch her terrace garden. And it has now turned into a commercial activity also. And she is a very popular gynecologist, Dr. Sridevi, practicing since 2010. She says that majority women are today suffering from thyroid problem and obesity and several problems related to iodine deficiency. All these problems can be prevented just by one medicine, and that is organic foods. Any women especially consuming organic foods, their children also will have a great positive impact. So even unborn children can be affected by this thyroid. So organic foods is a very good solution to most of the future problems. In future, you can prevent so many diseases and health problems if we go for terrace gardening and organic foods today. So with several titles today, people are going for such type of terrace garden. Is Rattan Astam Foundation, and this is terrace garden in tubs. This is small investment and big profit, and this is composting method. This is Aharavanam within the home, and Patnam means village, Palleturu means village, Patnam means city. So in a city you can create a village. And this is hing, which is also made in our house. Hing in Telugu or Hindi, it is called hingu. In Telugu, it is called ingua. And scientific studies say that those who use hing, their brain and their ability, mathematical and analytical abilities are very, very good if people use hingu. So this is a proven scientific fact. Similarly, Jungle Book of Rudyard Kipling, Mowgli eats papaya and spinach. So this is all of immense value. In the entrance of our house, there is a dirty pond in which we use gambusia fish. So gambusia fish can grow in dirty waters also, highly polluted waters also. And after when they grow, you will not leave them, you can eat them. This is called stone blaster. It is called Konda Pindaku. Konda in Telugu means hill or stone. Pindi means powder. Aku means leaf. So the name itself suggests that stone blaster means kidney stones. They will be converted to very fine powder if you use this leaf. This leaf is also available, but we do not use. But the moment you grow in terrace garden and people see, then definitely they will eat it. So we use it gives a very tasty food also. And this is Punarnava. As the name indicates, Punaha means again, Nava means newness. So as you eat this leaf, you will get lot of rejuvenation, and a lustrous skin will be there, lustrous hair develops, and body gets lot of energy. And this is Pannaganti Kuda. It is also called as Poina Kannu Kuda. Poina means gone, Kannu means eye, Kora means leaf. It is called a common man's gold. And in Sanskrit, it is called Matsyakshi, because Matsya means fish, Akshi means eye. It resembles the eye of a fish. It resembles the fish. That's why it is called Matsya Akshi. So, if you eat it, even eye with power of 14 power, you will get back your normal eyesight. Such a powerful medicine for eyes. This is curry leaves, and they are all full of iron. And this is the insulin plant. It is also a very good ornamental indoor plant. Every once or twice a week, if you can eat one leaf, then sugar can be completely prevented. It is a tasty plant, a tasty leaf also. And this is Malabar spinach, that is Batsali. It has, you name any benefit, health benefit, it is there in this single leaf. This is wow, we called in Telugu, Azwain in Hindi. Even that bhajis are made with this, fried rice is made with this, and there are many other benefits with this. And another plant is, if you are near a road which is making a lot of noise, such type of trees reduce noise pollution by almost 10 decibel. And they filter the dust also drastically. So dust is removed and noise also can be controlled. Last 5 minutes, and this is one of the best sound absorbing indoor plants, the rubber plant, and baby steers it is called. This is very famous peace lilies, and they are very good plants, give a lot of beauty, and as the name suggests, it gives a lot of peace when you look at them. This is a typical weeping fig or ficus tree, and one of the top 7 air purifying plants. And fig, we all are aware that it is the best fruit, maybe I can suggest. This is areca palm, very commonly, easily available perennial plant. Perennial means throughout the year you can grow it, and in any type of soil also it grows. People say you may ignore noise, but your body cannot. So, especially pregnant women, they should see what they see and what they listen. It will have a profound influence on the unborn children. So you are seeing a baby in mother's womb of age -5 months. That means after 5 months she will come out to the world. So, but ear is the first organ that fully develops in an unborn child. So this is walnut. We all know that Charaka's principle. He says that this is very good for brain, because the brain has a skull. It also has a skull exactly similar to that. And when you break the skull, inside you will find the brain in 2 parts. Exactly, you will find it in these 2 parts. And below portion, you will find a small knot in the brain. Here also you will find a small knot-like thing in this. So it 100% resembles brain and is the best food for heart and brain. In our house, we use zero cost composting. So no fertilizer, no pesticide, and no chemical. So these are a variety of foods, and these are all potatoes grown in our house. This is lauki grown in our house. Telugu it is called anapakai. This is Radha Manohara, last 3 minutes. And these are all the various types of flowering plants, and this is the plant we use in flower bouquets, and it is yellow in color, so a large number of insects it attracts. This is gawa. It is almost like every week we get so many. And this is brinjal. This is turmeric, and this is an appreciation by the Commissioner of Kakinada, IAS officer Swapnil Janakar. He came to know through so many people that they are doing a good work. So he visited he has sent a message, and later he visited the house also. And I always feel that this is not the end, but this is the beginning for anybody's life. Success is the journey after the destination. So we wanted to develop such a type of garden. We have developed. We have got today. Commissioner also has come and says that everybody should visit Kvsg Murali's house, and then they should learn something from it and put them into practice. So we have achieved everything in this regard. But what we feel is that from now onwards, what we are going to do in this field, how well we are going to motivate others to practice in their own houses, that is success for us. So we feel that success is the journey after reaching the destination. So with this, I'm just concluding. So to conclude, I say that we need to be very technologically up to date. At the same time, we need to be traditionally connected to the roots. So whatever great level you reach in life, you may earn a lot of money, you may reach a great position, but you should not forget, or you should not lose your association with the soil. So your roots should always be there deeply into the soil. So such type of things, they give a huge amount of happiness, pleasure, satisfaction, joy, and they are responsible for a very serene life. So, and trees and plants are the best stress busters, just like pet animals. So the moment you have a day long work, and at the end of the day, when you go home and spend some time, touch the plants with your hands, play with them, and touch their cheeks, then it gives an immense pleasure. I'm sure majority of you will take the good points out of this and will implement the best practices in your own house and derive the same pleasure which I am deriving. Last 20 years, maybe I do not know what is unhappiness. One of the credits goes to my close association with plants, animals, whatever. I thank everyone who listened to me profusely, and I thank once again Sai Kumar and the audience present before me, as well as the participants online for your rapt attention. Knowledge is not information, it is transformation. All these good things are told by so many people. Listening will not bring any difference. If you can listen and then implement them into real life, put them into practice, then only the real credit goes to us. We can get the benefits of that out of them and can build a better tomorrow for a brighter future. Thank you very much. All the best.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It has been a very wonderful session with you, sir. You have taught us how the natural fertilizers made, and you have created an entire, like a crop in your entire home itself. Now, from tomorrow, also in the hostel itself, I will start to plant in the balcony we have. So, thank you, sir. And my question is, actually, we thought you took a topic of books, sir. So, I thought ask you about books. So, tell us some suggestions, 5 books to read, sir, for us, for youth.
But do you have time to listen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just tell us 5 books. Suggest 5 books for us so that helpful for us. What are your top
Shall I
5
show
suggestions?
them by a PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay?
Okay, sir.
I need 5 books I will show.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Is it visible, Sai?
Sir.
Yeah. I will talk about a few books which can have a profound influence on you. Actually, Mahabharata describes books as our best friends. Mahabharata also says that Vidya Pravasataha Mitram, Vidya Pravasato Mitram, all great leaders are great readers. So we should always be surrounded by our best friends, that is books. Any person who is surrounded by books is bound to make a difference in the world. So William Shakespeare said, because of two books, Iliad and Odyssey, I got inspired to write English literature, said William Shakespeare. So books have a profound influence. Alan Carr has written a book, Easy Way to Stop Smoking, a very beautiful book. In fact, Mahesh Babu, a popular Telugu hero, cine hero in Tollywood, he was a chain smoker, and once he gave an advertisement for smoking, and one 9th class boy, he developed the habit of smoking cigarettes, imitating Mahesh Babu. So his father filed a case against him, and Mahesh Babu realized that he should not have given advertisement for that. Then the boy's mother said, whatever you say, many children, they will do it. So if you tell anything good, that is better rather than saying a bad thing. So Mahesh Babu realized that I should not give advertisement. Not only that, I should not smoke. He wanted to stop smoking, but he could not. Then after a large number of times he tried to quit smoking, but he was a failure in quitting smoking. Then he read the book, Easy Way to Stop Smoking, and claimed that immediately he stopped smoking completely. So books have a profound influence. People cannot have. So sometimes mother may tell, father may tell, or God himself may directly land and tell, we may not change, but books, they can have profound influence. Then he telephoned his best friend Hrithik Roshan and told him that I am sending you a book, please read it. This is the same book, Easy Way to Quit Smoking. And Hrithik Roshan is a very big chain smoker, much senior to Mahesh Babu. He also could not stop. But after reading this book, he claimed that only because of this book, he also stopped smoking. So books have that profound influence. Another very good book for students especially is, are you fired up or burned out? There is a lot of difference. If somebody is not fit to a job, then we say he is fired up. Fired up means like a flame, he is reaching greater heights. He is not burned out to ashes. He is fired upwards. So why we should always feel happy. If somebody removes you from a job, then you should know that you can develop your own job. You can develop as an entrepreneur. You can make your own business. And when you make your own business, you are the boss of it, and you are bound to develop it in a great way. So he always says that if you are fired up from a job, then remember that it is a turning point in your life. It is for your benefit only. So that is this book. The other book is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Dale Carnegie is a great psychologist and a personality development trainer, and this book has influenced a lot. And there is another book, it is called The Book of the Century. In the last 100 years, people say that the best book on personality development skills or life skills is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. And really a very beautiful book. All these books, they are my personal level. I am giving this presentation. Maybe there are other books for in a different context. I am talking mainly about students, professionals. Their point of view, I am telling these books. Then another great book, in my personal opinion, every student, every teacher, every thinker, every philosopher must study is Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. He is a Jew by religion, and he got Nobel Prize also for this work. He did a lot of work on students especially, and he studied why intelligent students are failing. Student is very intelligent, but he could have reached a great height in life, but they are limited to a very small level only in life. For example, maybe you are capable of getting 10 lakhs per month job, but you are getting only 30,000 per month job in TCS or Wipro or Tech Mahindra. Then that is, how can you call it as a success? So you are capable of reaching great height, but you are happy with a very small job. So what is the reason? Why these people who are capable of reaching great heights, why they are at a very, very low level in their life? Why they are leading such a life? So all these are very beautifully described in this book, Thinking Fast and Slow. It is called, I call it as a book of intellectual surprises. Generally, any book you study, there will be 3 or 4 take-home points. But this book, every page is something which amuses you. You will be amazed, astonished and astounded whenever you read every page of this book. He got Nobel Prize also, and a very, very beautiful book every student must possess. Another one is Atomic Habits by James Clear. That is, small habits make giant personalities, very big personalities. So how the small things make big difference is very beautifully described in the book Atomic Habits. Then there are 2 books, Iliad and Odyssey. Both are written by Homer, and he was a blind beggar 3000 years before, 500 years senior to Jesus Christ. But 550 years before, yeah.
What is Krishna? Lecture.
Yes, sir.
Zoom meeting the bitted. But it's not live. You're in China.
So 550 years before, William Shakespeare said, there are 2 books which have inspired me, reformed me and transformed me. And the 2 books are, one is Iliad, second one is Odyssey. But very surprisingly, both are written by Homer, who was a blind beggar. While begging, he used to sing songs, 2-3 line songs, and used to tell some quotations. So they were all gathered, noted down, and they all have come out as 2 books, Iliad and Odyssey. Then in literature, it is called a turning point in literature, and that is a poem called If. In 1897, Rudyard Kipling of Indian origin wrote it. But in 1902, when Nobel Prize started, he got the Nobel Prize. It is called Turning Point in Literature. It is translated into each and every language in this world. And throughout the world, generally there is a feeling that if any person quotes 2 or 3 lines of a poem, generally people of any country, they think that this guy has a lot of stuff and is a very valuable person. That is the feeling. So these are some of the lines. It is only a very small poem. And this is the gist of 7 habits of highly effective people with reference to time management. So there are many hobbies which are good, but in my personal opinion, the best hobby always is to be surrounded by your friends, and your best friends are always your books. So books always inspire us, they motivate us, and if we are in distress, they console us. So you name anything, they will do it, and they will put you in always in high levels. So that is about books I want to speak.
Thank you, sir. It has been an inspiring session, sir.
With this, I am concluding it. If I get another opportunity to talk about hobbies, I will talk as music, literature, and graphics as our hobbies, common hobbies we should develop. So but for today, I am concluding it here with books as the hobbies. Thank you very much once again for your great listening.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It has been a very inspiring session, sir. Sir, and thank you for, even there has been a technical issue, you have been patiently and had delivered our speech, sir. So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. I thank you. Bye bye.
Sir, shall I close the session, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.